When wiring a 240 volts 20 amps AC disconnect for a small air conditioning unit, especially when the wall is being finished, there are a couple of methods to consider for transitioning from the interior NMB cable to the exterior disconnect. Because NMB cable is not rated for outdoor use, a proper transition is crucial. Firstly, let's consider the method using a PVC nipple. Begin by drilling a hole through the wall. The size of this hole should be large enough to accommodate the PVC nipple. For a 1/2 inch nipple, a 1 1/4 inch hole is generally sufficient. Next, insert the PVC nipple into the hole, ensuring it passes through the wall to create a conduit for the wiring. Then, carefully run the NMB cable through the nipple, extending it into the disconnect box in the exterior of the wall. Finally, seal the nipple around the cable using silicone caulk. This sealant is essential to prevent water and air infiltration, protecting the electrical connections in the building's envelope. Alternatively, the second method involves using EMT conduit with an LB fitting. This approach is particularly useful if the wiring needs additional protection. Start by cutting a small opening in the sheetrock to accommodate the LB fitting. A 4-inch square opening is generally adequate. Install the LB fitting into the opening and secure it to a stud within the wall. Next, run the NMB cable into the LB fitting and connect it to the terminals inside. The LB fitting allows for a 90-degree bend, facilitating the transition from the concealed wiring to the exterior conduit. Now, secure the EMT conduit to the exterior of the wall and connect it to the disconnect box. As with the PVC nipple method, sealing the opening around the EMT conduit with caulk is vital to prevent moisture and air from entering the wall. Important considerations include protection of exposed NMB cable. If any portion of the NMB cable is exposed inside the house, it must be protected by a non-metallic raceway such as flexible conduit. This protection is required by electrical codes to prevent physical damage to the cable. Remember that the PVC nipple or EMT penetration must be meticulously sealed to prevent water and air infiltration. This step is critical for maintaining the integrity of the electrical system and the building's structure. Also be certain that the disconnect switch must be listed for outdoor use and rated for 240 volts and 20 amps. Using a disconnect that is not rated for these conditions can create a dangerous situation. These ratings should be clearly marked on the disconnect switch. It is strongly recommended to consult with a licensed electrician for specific guidance and compliance with local building codes. Electrical codes vary by location, and a professional electrician can ensure that the installation meets all requirements. This guidance is general and does not account for all possible situations or local regulations. When working with electrical systems, safety is paramount. Always disconnect power to the circuit before beginning any work. Use appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, consult a qualified electrician. Additional notes to keep in mind include ensuring proper grounding. The grounding conductor in the NMB cable must be properly connected to the disconnect switch in the grounding system of the house. This is crucial for safety and for preventing electrical shock hazards. Use appropriate connectors for connecting the NMB cable to the PVC nipple or EMT conduit. These connectors should be listed for the intended use and should provide a secure and reliable connection. When running the NMB cable through the PVC nipple or EMT conduit, be careful not to damage the cable insulation. Damaged insulation can create a short circuit hazard. After completing the wiring, test the disconnect switch to ensure that it is functioning properly. Use a multimeter to verify that the voltage and current are within the specified limits. Regularly inspect the disconnect switch and the wiring for any signs of damage or deterioration. If you notice any problems, consult a qualified electrician. When selecting materials, choose high-quality components that are designed for outdoor use. This will help to ensure that the installation is durable and reliable. Consider the aesthetic impact of the installation. Choose materials and methods that will blend in with the surrounding environment. When planning the installation, consider the location of the disconnect switch relative to the air conditioning unit. The disconnect switch should be easily accessible and should not be obstructed by any objects. When installing the disconnect switch, make sure that it is securely mounted to the wall. This will prevent it from being dislodged by wind or other forces. When sealing the PVC nipple or EMT conduit, use a high-quality caulk that is designed for outdoor use. This will help to ensure that the seal is durable and waterproof. When working with electricity, always follow the instructions provided by the manufacturer of the equipment. This will help to ensure that the installation is safe and effective. When in doubt, consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and guidance on all aspects of electrical wiring. Some other electrical codes to keep in mind. National Electrical Code, or NEC Article 300.4, addresses protection against physical damage. In both exposed and concealed locations where a cable or raceway type wiring method is installed through bored holes in framing members, the cable or raceway shall be protected where it is less than 1 1/4 inches from the nearest edge of the framing member. This protection can be provided by steel nail plates or other approved means. NEC Article 314.17. C specifies the number of conductors permitted in a box. The number of conductors permitted in a box must be calculated based on the volume of the box and the size of the conductors. This ensures that the box is not overcrowded, which could lead to overheating or other problems. NEC Article 334.30 covers securing and supporting non-metallic sheath cable. Non-metallic sheath cable must be secured and supported in accordance with Table 334.30. This table specifies the maximum spacing between supports, which varies depending on the size of the cable. NEC Article 404.8 addresses accessibility of switches and circuit breakers. Switches and circuit breakers must be readily accessible so that they can be operated easily in case of an emergency. They must not be obstructed by furniture, equipment, or other objects. NEC Article 430.102 B covers disconnecting means for air conditioning and refrigeration equipment. Air conditioning and refrigeration equipment must have a disconnecting means that is readily accessible and located within sight of the equipment. This allows a qualified person to quickly disconnect power to the equipment in case of an emergency. Consider NEC Section 110.3 regarding examination, identification, installation, and use of equipment. Electrical equipment must be installed and used in accordance with its listing and labeling. This means that the equipment must be installed in the manner specified by the manufacturer and must be used only for the purpose for which it is designed. Article 225.22 covers size of conductors for outdoor branch circuits. The size of conductors for outdoor branch circuits must be sufficient to carry the load without overheating. The size of the conductors must be determined in accordance with NEC Tables 310.15, B16 and 310.15, B17, taking into account the ambient temperature and the number of conductors in the raceway or cable. Another consideration is NEC 314.27, A, which covers outlet boxes. Outlet boxes must be securely mounted and must be suitable for the intended use. They must be large enough to accommodate the conductors and devices that will be installed in them. Note that using a PVC nipple involves selecting the correct type of PVC fitting. Electrical-grade PVC fittings are designed for use in electrical systems and are resistant to damage from sunlight and other environmental factors. Schedule 40 PVC is a common choice for electrical conduit, providing good strength and durability. Another option for protecting the cable where it exits the building is using a weatherproof box on the exterior of the wall where it connects to the AC disconnect. This provides an added layer of protection from moisture and physical damage. When drilling through the wall, be careful not to damage any existing wiring or plumbing. Use a stud finder to locate the studs and avoid drilling into them. It is also important to check for any utilities that may be buried in the wall before drilling. Ensuring proper wire connections with the right tools will create good electrical connections that comply with NEC 110.14. When making wire connections, use a torque screwdriver or a wrench to tighten the connections to the proper torque. This will ensure that the connections are secure and will prevent them from loosening over time. Finally, when running cable through the wall cavity, be sure to maintain a neat and organized installation. Use cable ties or other means to secure the cable and prevent it from rubbing against other objects. Be aware of NEC Article 300.11 covering securing and supporting wiring. Wiring must be securely supported to prevent it from being damaged or creating a hazard. The type of support that is required will depend on the type of wiring and the location of the installation.